The first lash of the leather whip was like hot fire on Rex's back. "Don't cry out," he told himself, gritting his teeth. "Just take as many stripes as you must until the time is right." Death by the lash was the sentence decreed upon him. But I'm not going to die today. The second stroke fell, slicing another molten line across Rex's bare shoulders. He sagged a little, kept upright only by the rope that held his wrists above his head. The rope dangled from the ship's yard above. A brisk wind buffeted the Imperial Navy warship Deadly Encounter as it rolled in the open sea like a speck of driftwood. "Had enough already?" the Centurion sneered. His real name was unknown to the rowers and soldiers gathered on deck to watch the execution. Everyone just called him Brutus. The nickname was fitting, for he was a brute, more animal than man. "Give me the best you've got," Rex shot back, unwilling to show fear to his tormentor. The rejoinder brought him a third lash, which he took again in silence. A few moments later, a fourth. Then the perfect wave hit, and everything changed. Rex had been waiting for it. The kind of doubled-up breaker that outsizes the other waves, hits the ship broadside, and throws the men off balance. Great swells of seawater had been slamming into the craft all day, so when this one crashed into the hull and everyone was reaching for a handhold, Rex knew it was time to move. Grasping the rope that bound his wrists, he lifted his body and planted his feet on a water cask tied to the rails. Turning quickly, he launched himself at Brutus as the unsteady Centurion sought to recover his stance. Rex wrapped his legs around his enemy's neck, locked his ankles tight, and began to squeeze his thighs. The suffocating leg choke was one of the many weapons in a speculator's arsenal. Rex's body remembered his combat training, even if his mind had forgotten it over the years. At the age of 16, after a period of intense preparation, he had been commissioned into the Roman army as a speculator. They were the most elite soldiers in the legions, highly skilled operatives who spied on enemy lands, entered locked buildings, and took out opponents by stealth. Swords and spears weren't their only weapons. They also knew the Greek martial art of pancratium, an ancient method of hand-to-hand combat. Even the toughest street fighters were no match for a trained speculator.
To keep listening to this audiobook, I've left you a link in the description so you can do it, at no cost thanks to Audible's 30-day free trial.